Hello, my name is Erica Pierre and I'm attending Kaiser University. I'm majoring in nursing and I am taking a course called Lifespan and Human Development. I'm not going to lie, this course really has broadened my knowledge in human development, cognitive thinking, and just really understanding and being sympathetic towards people and their situations. When people tell us how they feel and the things they're going through, we can kind of get an understanding about where they're coming from and their point of view from what they're telling us, but we would never really know for sure because we don't know what they're feeling. We can't feel what they're feeling. So I learned about just a whole lot and a topic that I really do want to touch on so I don't get lost. I do want to talk about age discrimination. Age discrimination is basically denying a job or promotion to an individual solely based on their age. And to me, that's just not right nor fair. This thing called age discrimination, I feel like for certain jobs, it may be acceptable for, like, saying if you wanted to be a pole dancer, or say you wanted to go off and like do like a big traveling job, like a company, and you were only like 15. I can understand that. But when it comes to, I'll say, older people, jobs tend to push out their older people and get them into retirement so that they can recruit young faces and younger people, because jobs, they're not going to be able to use those employees that are old, that can't move boxes, they can't do heavy lifting and work as fast as younger people can. So they try and push them out into retirement as fast as possible. And some people's situations, their living situations, are just not there where they can retire. Some older people, they want to quit so bad, but they're not able to because they have to work so much. And I personally feel that it's not fair that anyone has to live that way, has to feel like they have to be forced to work or forced to be pushed out of a job and have to worry about where they're going to be afterwards. Even with younger people, me personally, I've applied for jobs where I thought that I fit the requirements and I know that I'm skilled and that I could do the work, and they wouldn't hire me because of my age, and they, what was it called, lack of experience. But I feel like everyone has their own talents and skills, and everyone works hard to get to where they want to get and to get the things that they need to. So it's not fair to kick anyone out or try and not let anyone in based on their age. So a business plan for me when I get older, far in my career, I plan on opening a business where it'll be like a nonprofit business, basically giving back to the community, back to the older people who like are in retirement or plan on going to retire and don't have the funds, and they would be able to get what they would call a loan, but I wouldn't really call it a loan. I call it like a donation, really. They would receive a donation, and I would do it as they would receive a max of, I say, 5 donations in a year. And those donations would be big, like $10,000. Yeah, $10,000 I think would be fine. And I also want to touch on, so I don't get lost again, I also want to touch on that the federal law actually prohibits workers working over the age of 40. So we're just reaching middle adulthood at 40. So how can you say no one is allowed to work? Like, some people still have to work to where they need to go. Some people's younger life, was not really up to par, or it wasn't expected to be as everyone else's. Everyone lives a different life. So for a law to prohibit anyone from working at a certain age. Again, it's just not right and it's not fair. And back to touch back on what I was talking about with my charity business, I feel like it's just really important because, well, this concept really reached out to me because I already thought about it and it came to mind, but seeing it on, like hearing it from my teacher teaching us this, it means that it's facts, statistics, and paperwork cases to back that up. And that means that it's one too many. And I've seen stories and I've read stories about people who go into retirement and they just can't afford, they don't have enough. They end up going into being broke, bankruptcy, and for what? You work hard your whole life to get to where? And that's not fair. So that was my topic that I chose for this course and assignment. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.